Alrighty then, back once again for another reaction. This time it's RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 4, Pomp and Circumstance. Now, the description for this on the Rooster Teeth website is, riding high on completing their first mission in Atlas, the gang is itching to hone their skills and provide some much needed help to the citizens of Mantle. You know what this means? We're gonna get some more class divide. We're gonna get some more internal political strife. You know, we're gonna get more of the, class drama. That is clearly where we're going with the pomp of Solitos, Atlas, whatever, and the circumstance of Mantle. Like, there's going to be the people who are well off and the people who are struggling, the people who are protected, the people who are vulnerable, and it's going to be a whole thing, which might mean that we're going to be getting some more Tyrion focus, or Watts focus, or please give me bread, give me water, give me Cinder and Neo. I need that sustenance. Please, please, please. Well, yes, I'm under no illusions of what this might be about. I can't wait to see what we're actually going to get. So this time, unlike the previous two videos, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking. I'm just going to get right into it. This is my third video of the night, and maybe the last. We'll see how this chapter ends, and if it entices me enough to think, oh, I need the next one right now. But for now, let's go. Ooh, I quite like this violin in the background. Here it is, the giant tournament Beyblade. You're cute. Are you like a sheep, Faunus? Target's dead. I like that guy. Aww.
You guys were incredible. Oh, the way you took down that Geist without needing to plan your tactics out, you just knew exactly what to do.
It's drilled into them.
Are handpicked to perfectly complement one another, so we can focus on our assets and leave our liabilities behind.
Oh yeah, a beacon. It was random.
Asset, zero liability.
First guy you make eye contact. First person you make eye contact
think I got
with.
Some liabilities, Elm?
Your brains, for one.
Oh, he's the runt of the litter.
You did ask.
I'll be your friend.
Hi! Do you need a new best friend? Our pair name can be...
Nice Ruby Chibi callback.
Teamwork. Oh, yeah. I want to have my friends' backs just like that.
Friends? This isn't the schoolyard, kid.
Thunder thighs.
But I mean, when you go through so much with someone, it kind of changes things, doesn't it?
We get along well enough, sure. I count on them to keep me alive.
Yeah,
They do the same.
This is more
But that's the
objective based.
We don't confuse the two.
Yeah, this is a militarized country.
Speaking of the job,
yeah, Beacon's a lot more loose.
duty ever beckons.
Like
We'll all hang back a
randomly
second.
teamed up, but here it's like we're going to assign you based on how your abilities complement each other from the start.
Sightseeing? Oh, what should we visit first?
How about our buds?
Oh, come on, guys! This is a great time to go exploring. We haven't done that in so long.
RWBY, we just explored a whole continent on foot before flying to this one.
Well, yeah, but it's only the boring parts.
We almost died.
You wouldn't be scoffing if you saw how
Heads up.
intense that fight was for them.
Can I get the team leaders over here? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. You too, Crow. I need you on the ground, but be subtle. If people see too many huntsmen milling around, they'll get nervous.
Glad to see you're learning lessons about
And
making
Clover?
people nervous from too much
Don't take
military
my arm.
presence.
New problems in Mantle?
More of the same, unfortunately. Someone in Mantle is taking out public leaders who speak out against Atlas. Specifically, people who speak out against
Oh,
me.
and it's gonna look like
It didn't look
Ironwood's
like a
doing
pattern
it.
at first, but this is the third murder of its kind in the last week.
Wait a minute. That's the guy that rode with us after we were arrested.
He died?
Your opposition in Mantle dropping dead isn't exactly a good look
Yeah,
for you.
that's definitely
I'm not
intentional.
really worried about my public image, but it is causing unrest. I think someone's trying to frame me, and by extension, Atlas. And it's working.
Well, if it wasn't for the embargo making everybody so mad, people probably wouldn't be so quick to blame you for everything else. Sir.
No, you're right.
When you make a good point, you
Things
make a
in
good
Mantle
point.
have been hard to manage lately. I'm not blind to its issues. In fact, that's what I want to talk to you about.
I
With
like
the launch of this mobile communications tower.
another
and
credit for the
tensions down
writing
in
here
Mantle,
is how much nuance Ironwood actually
I think
has.
there's a lot of good your
I'm going to
teams
say
can do
that.
here.
There's not a lot of characters of his type that'd be
Already?
written this subtly.
Here? No, it's fine. Let him land.
He's aware
I'll
of
deal
all
with him
these
myself.
issues and can talk about them instead of pig-headedly
More
denying
mental
them. That's
problems?
big.
No. This one's an Atlas problem.
Oh, is it Jacques? Is this a family reunion? An awkward
So let me get
family
this straight,
reunion?
James. In addition to this nonsensical embargo of yours crippling my business, you've also decided you have the authority to commandeer private property. When the council hears about this, you will
His
never...
voice gets high
I've
when
already
he's
informed
angry.
you. As this is now the site of a classified military operation, it didn't even require a vote.
Didn't require a vote.
You might want to brush up on council law before you lose this upcoming election, John. Now, I've allowed you
Oh,
to land
he's
here once as
running.
a courtesy. The next time, it won't be a friendly reception.
Lately, you seem to forget who your friends really are. I'm going to get that council seat, James, and maybe then you'll...
Hi, Daddy.
You roped my missing daughter into these schemes of yours, too? How long has she been back in Atlas? Did Winter know about
It was
this?
my decision to come here. Just like it was my decision to leave. Or have you forgotten all about that?
If you think I'm one to forget anything, girl, then you've misjudged the man your father is.
Believe me, I know exactly the kind of man you are.
How dare you speak to me that way? I have half a mind to...
Half a mind to what, Jacques?
Slap her again? Try it in front of her
No,
team. Try
Your
it.
mother was devastated when you left.
Oh, don't emotionally
Didn't leave
manipulate
room
her,
for
you
days.
prick.
You know how she gets when she's upset.
She's a drunkard, yes, because you made her miserable.
I knew
She
one
does
day
not
you
like
would
being married to a
overextend
piece of shit
your
like you.
reach. I didn't come here to beg for an abandoned mine. I came here to thank you for personally handing me the noose to hang you.
You'll regret this.
I really like that little touch there.
So these are the little friends you threw everything away for.
Not friends. Family.
Say it louder for the people in the back. Nothing to say to that, have you? Best moment of the volume so far for me. That's a given. That was perfect. For all the ways
Oh,
I could
now
have
you
imagined
show
their
up,
reunion
Winter.
going.
You just missed
Perfect.
Father.
Perfect.
I wouldn't say I missed.
Surprise!
Okay, I'm happy to see you, but
did we
work
not
on your
start
timing.
Apparently, we haven't.
Start what?
It goes without saying
my.
that this arena holds a significance to all of us.
We're back
It's
in
only
the arena
fitting that
again.
We should be able to reconvene here, now, when the world needs to be brought together more than ever. The road you traveled from our first meeting hasn't been easy. You fought for your school and your friends at Beacon. You fought for the world and the innocent at Haven Academy and beyond. You faced down terrors people can't even fathom. That's not the behavior of students. It's the behavior of huntsmen and huntresses.
And heroes. Now, this is something that I heard about.
Wait.
They get their licenses.
What is this?
Yes.
You are being granted your huntsman licenses today.
We get
I know
to
this is
skip
coming
the
a little
rest
ahead
of
of schedule,
school.
But brothers know you deserve it. I only regret that I couldn't do something a little more ceremonious for the occasion.
But now they have official
We-
clearance to use their
We're
weapons.
honored, General Ironwood. But you really don't have to do
Please, with the threat of Salem still out there, and tensions rising in our kingdom, I certainly could use more trustworthy fighters by my side.
Congratulations,
I
John.
should
Wait
be
till you
so
tell your
lucky to have
parents
all of
about this.
It's okay. It's a big moment. And what better way than to celebrate here? When this tower is ready and communications are back up and running, we'll tell the world about Salem and face down whatever comes at us after that. Together.
I really like Ironwood right now.
That's just about all the pomp I have in me.
Pomp.
If you'll excuse me, I have to
you
get
said
back
it.
to running this
You said it.
operation. Well then, enjoy the cake.
Let them eat cake.
Speech outros are improving, sir.
After everything we've been through, I almost forgot this is what I wanted in the first place.
When Beacon fell, I didn't think this would even be possible.
It almost feels trivial now.
Jeez, guys, lighten up a little. Enjoy yourselves for a change. You've earned it.
Finally, someone said it. Let's kill some cake, huh? Because I can eat 2 slices before Ren even eats 1. Who says I can't? Who says it, huh?
Nora, nobody is arguing with you about this.
Damn it, guys. You've got me hungry for cake. And that is a gross abuse of those blades. I approve. That's where that meme comes
Big
from.
day for you, huh, kiddo?
I've seen that meme of the selfie.
Definitely a lot to take in.
Which part? The finally getting the Atlas part? Getting your license part? Or the not quite disclosing everything to Ironwood part? Or all of the above?
All of the above. I'm trying to do what I think is best, but I really can't tell if what's best is what's right.
That's
Or
the
if I'm no
burden
different
of
from
being a
Oz.
leader.
Ruby, Oz only trusted himself with the whole truth. You're trusting others, but you're making sure they prove themselves first. I think that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah,
I hope so.
yeah, I was thinking that. I
This says I'm
like the
interested
idea that she could tell him
But
if
I
he
don't
proves
feel
trustworthy
like I know
enough.
much more than I did at Beacon.
That feeling never goes away. Your mom, Summer, would be proud of you.
Oh, that just seals it. This is my favorite
Her
chapter of the volume
last
so far.
mission. Was that another Oz secret?
There were a lot of those back in our day. But this one was a Summer secret. When she didn't come back, Osmond seemed just as in the dark as myself and your father.
Oh.
Still, who knows what he may have hidden from us over the years.
What do you think she would have done if she learned the truth about Salem? That she can't be destroyed.
Pressed on, I think. Like you.
Yeah.
She was always the best of us.
Oh.
A bit of a brat, though. But hey, I like brats.
This is so wholesome and
Come
so
check this
good.
out.
This definitely cements it as my favorite chapter so
Oh my
far.
gosh, is that a mission board? It's an app now? Can we ride a Megalife? Stop an underground crime ring? Do I get to go undercover?
Undercover.
Hey, you guys smell that? Smells like fresh meat.
That's odd. I don't smell meat.
You're Mr. Literal, yep.
Neither do I.
You know what? Never mind.
Let me get this straight. You've only been official for an hour now, and you're already looking for huntsman work?
To be fair, we've been official for a whole 57 minutes.
I'd like to remind you all that the real mission here is ensuring the successful launch of the communications tower.
True, but we can also keep training and improving by helping where we can.
The enthusiasm of youths!
Well,
wow, so you're kind of
hard
a
to argue
Mike
with that.
guy type of
Okay,
personality.
Let me show you how it works. Ooh, here's an important one. Who wants to volunteer?
All right.
We need someone to escort children to pre-primary school down in
Oh,
Mantle.
here we go. Yeah,
Just
they're being
not actually in
underestimated.
danger, but the parents fret, and that attracts Grim. Perfect. Thanks. Juan? Jim?
Close enough, I guess. Wow, my first huntsman mission.
Next, a massive saber is loose in the Manta sewers. We need 2 brave warriors to flush it out.
Hey, what? But why didn't I get a choice for that one?
Okay, I see what was going on there.
Father, you, have a visitor.
I told you I didn't want to be disturbed. Why did you let them in?
I didn't. He let himself in.
A spitting image
Aha!
of you, this lad, Jock. Creepily so, I might add. He's definitely inherited your affect.
Arthur. Whitley, leave us. And shut the door. I said shut the door!
All right.
You're supposed to be dead. That is what I wanted people to think, you're right. However, I've heard things about you too, Jacques. Namely, that you have an ironwood problem.
That bastard is costing me more money every day with this embargo.
Are you going to sink
I'd
to
lay
a
off
whole
every
new
employee
low,
in
my
Mantle
friend?
If I wasn't trying to get their damn votes for this council seat.
What if I said you could have your cake and eat it
I
too?
like that dialogue tie-in with the fact that they ate cake earlier. And you know something else I like? They're hitting consistently with these villain stingers, and it's leading up to something. I see what you're doing here, and you keep teasing us with these little crumbs, but I want full villain moments. You hear me? But, okay, that was very Once Upon a Time-esque. If you've been following my Once Upon a Time reactions, and how much of a tightly written series that is, you know what I'm thinking about? Where something that's said or something that's done in an episode will come back towards the end of it. It'll come full circle, and it'll either be referenced or become directly relevant. Nearly every detail. This was one of those details that I really liked. Like, they ate cake at the start of the episode, and now Watts is like, you can have your cake and eat it too. Like, I love that kind of thing. I love, like, within episode callbacks. I think it's a great little writing flair. I like it. But oh my, I really, really hope that Jacques isn't going to go down the full... I mean, I know some people consider him irredeemable because of how generally asshole-ish and abusive he is in the first place. He's just a little turd, a rich turd. He represents the 1% to the fullest degree. But I think if he actually agrees to kill Ironwood to get rid of him as competition, then he will officially be unredeemable. Like, everybody can change their heart, but there's a certain point where you can't change your actions. Like, if he sinks that low, I think he'll be too far gone. But that being said, that reunion with Weiss was something special. That conversation between Ruby and Crow was something special. This episode, this chapter as a whole was something special. Like, this is by leaps and bounds my favorite chapter of the volume so far. It's likely because we're in full flow, we've fully established what's happening, and the gears have started turning and characters have started interacting, and everything about the conversations in this episode was so good. I love everything that this chapter did for everything. That's basically it. Ironically, with so much like popping out to me like this, it gives me less to talk about because I can just say wow for everything. I really love that Crow and Ruby have gotten closer than ever after the strife they went through in Volume 6 to do with him falling off the wagon. I really love how this whole thing has brought them closer together and how they got to share that moment over Ruby's mother. Oh, and the curious fact that not even Ozpin knows who targeted her and how she was attacked. The only clue we have to go from is when Hazel said, oh, we've dealt with her kind before, like Silver Eyes. But for all we know, he could be talking about Maria. Like, they knew of Maria and sent the TikTok croc out to get her. And obviously the croc never came back, but they were aware of her, I guess, and sent someone out to deal with her. So, for all we know, they were talking about Maria or someone else. Summer could have died in any other way, and we will never know unless they tell us. Or if Salem tries to screw with Ruby or something by saying, oh yes, I remember tearing her heart out, or that kind of thing, you know, typical villain, give the hero a traumatic shock kind of move. But wow, there was so much to enjoy, so much. I love that everyone has their licenses now. As I say, I love that Weiss got to tell off her father again, and he didn't even have a retort when she said that Team RWBY's her family. Like, yes, that is right. You have been disqualified. This is the true family. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It backs up what Weiss said to Yang in Volume 5. You girls are like you're more of a family to me than my father and even my own brother. Like, aside from Winter, they are her family, and I love that sentiment. I absolutely love it. And I like that he was told that to his face. And how, because they are now enlisted with Ironwood, he was powerless to do anything to hurt Weiss. Like, you'll do what? Half a mind to do what? Like, just give me an excuse to arrest you for assaulting one of my soldiers. Oh, but yeah, I can imagine that Jacques would try and get himself elected onto the council. Did he already have one? Because, you know, in Volume 4, he was like, the council will never allow it. Like, he could have been talking about the council as a separate thing, or the council including himself, which might be why Ironwood was in. You forget I hold 2 seats on the council, basically meaning that he and maybe Winter, their votes outweigh his by 1, so no matter what, it would shift 1 vote towards what Ironwood wants. You know, I don't know which way around it is for if Shock was already on there, but the fact that he wants to run for it and it is being treated as a plot point makes me think that he wasn't before, but now realizes that to get anywhere with what he wants, he needs to get himself on that council. Like, if someone could clear that up for me, that'd be great. Now, at first, I was a bit disappointed at the mission screen because they've seen the team in action and I was worrying that they were babying them a bit, but then I realized, no, it's just like that one, it's been too long, I'm sorry. It depends what John's sister was saying. It relates to that with how she was saying, like, it's just the big action ones aren't the only jobs that need doing. Huntsmen do everything. You know, think about how in Naruto, they still had to do D-rank missions, like getting kittens from trees and delivering milk and stuff. You're like a service to the people. So it makes sense that babysitting like jobs are on there. I get that this was just basically a joke at John's expense, but I wonder if this means, bear with me, that he is going to have a little twist here and actually run into one of the villains. There's a possibility that, you know, say, oh, send him off on this cute, fluffy, harmless mission because he's John. Ha ha ha. Like, but I wonder if he's going to get into some deep shit. Like, just through pure bad luck. And not even anything to do with Crow, just bad luck in general. Like, oh yeah, just do this shit with these kids, and then, oh, suddenly it's a very dark and scary time. Like, I don't know. It would be fun to see. But yeah, as you can tell by my reaction to this chapter, by far and away my favourite of the volume so far, and I think that is going to be a good point to end it for tonight so that I end on a high note. Looking forward to continuing this very soon, and I shall see you guys next time.